Let's see if someone is looking here. Setting up this. Let me fix this here. Fixing the camera here. I'm gonna be working fixing this unit to be able to do the testing that I want to do today. As you know, some of you guys, I blew the MOSFET of this unit, the diode, and the. I need to install a new fuse holder, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove. I put it apart. I'm probably gonna be installing this one that is already done. So I put already the a fuse. I have to do the same one in this one, and or I can install this one too. But the thing is, this one is Bluetooth, and the other one I can use USB connected, which is this unit, and catch the data that I need to. I want to test today the the new 50PL and capture the data discharging at maximum 40 amps and compare that with the JP40 and the other cells. So I really wanna do that today to have a ballpark. I mean, idea of how much performance we are getting with this cell. But I need to fix that unit first. So many people was asking how I put this together. Actually, I guess this is the perfect moment to explain that. And disassembling, I'm gonna explain how you put it together. Basically, these units, they have the data, ground, positive, what else, and the other, connections, fan connection, if you see here. So you need to match that with the in here with the same symbols. If we have VC, it need to match with VC ground, just like here, and then you can stack it there and put screws. What I do is not only the screws on top I use the screws. See, like here I have the screws, which I'm gonna start taking them out. Let me start taking out these screws. Actually, that's backwards. And it's in low mode. I put it high mode. I'm gonna start. And then that's just on top. And then the next ones are gonna be Stanfords, which I'm gonna show you what it is. Let me make sure I save these screws. So to explain, basically this unit normally it came with only 150 watts, which is the main unit, this one, see? And then you start connecting modules. Every module is 150 watts, every module. So in total, I have 19 modules together. So I have in total 3,000 watts. However, to test at 40 amps, all you need is 4 modules. So you need to have at least 600 watts in modules to be able to test full 40 amps. So below that, you can only test at how much? 25 amps. So that's the trick. And as I mentioned, I have here 3,000. But I'm gonna put it apart now. So in the good news, March, he received today already the cells. So he's gonna start testing today the 50PLs. That's cool. I cannot wait to see his see, I just put apart these ones. Let me save these screws. All right, I have the screws here. I have all of them. Yeah. All right. Let me put this apart here. I have more screws here. Okay, the next one are Stanfords. See, now I don't use the screws. Now it's the Stanfords. So to put it apart, I need to take out those Stanfords. I have already. Let me see where I put it, because I have a tool already. Let me see if it's here. So to take it out is super easy with the tool. It's just a socket that I put it in the Stanford. So, um, however, I can try to put together those, to speed it up the process. Let me see if I can do something quickly here and test. So, let me put just together this one, because I guess I can test only with this. This one is in here. Let's see what I got here. I guess I can put together these ones now and make it. See, we need to match. See where it says VC with VC? That's right there. Put it like this with the screws. Let's see. I will have to change the layout. No, let me only install the other ones better. Let me get the tool that I need and do it easy. I guess it's this one. Let me see if it's this one. No, that's not the one. Sorry for that. Trying to make it easy. This is one of these. I guess it's one of these ones. Let me make sure which one is. No. I guess this one may work. Nope. I guess it's this one. Not the very correct size, but I probably have the correct socket somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. I guess it's this one. Yep, that one is. So, let's take out this apart. It's easier in this way. And the reason why I want to do it like this is because I don't have to change the layout in the other one. And it's gonna be just swap it out very easy. So if you see, I use Stanfords. That's brass Stanfords. Let me see if I can see the chat. Sorry for that, guys. Yeah, I should use my iPad to see if what you guys are commenting. Let me turn it on, the iPad. I don't want to miss your comments. Let's see. Let's see what I got here. There we go. Now I see it here. The shot. A battery man should have cordless screwdriver. Oh yes, I do. I have plenty. Yep, this one I love it, man. It's just that this one I'd rather use it manually because I don't wanna damage the thread, and it's super easy with this. See, it's quickly. I have too many scoreless screwdrivers, but I don't know, I'm faster with this one. See? See, more models. Let's see. Yeah, the Makita. Yeah, I can do the same with this one, but I don't know, man. I need to find the connector to connect this, and I'm kind of lazy right now, so I can just go very quickly with this one. See, let's see. Imagine it when I have to put this together. It take more time. So the idea is able to test that cell that I want to, and the reason is that I want to test the full 40 amps to compare with the 50 PL, Molly cell, and JP40. I have results already. All I need to do is catch the data and compare. That's gonna be very easy to do. So I'm missing one here. All right. Almost there, almost there. So to give you an idea, when I do this module, it have jumpers. The jumpers you can set manually if you are going to put 150, 200, 300, 600, 1200. So the maximum I believe in the jumper is 1200. That's what I leave it. And then in the BIOS, so in the firmware from the machine is where I set the 3000. So it allows you to go all the way to 3000. Let me put it here so you can guys see everything. What LED I recommend for the spot welder? You need to use the factory welder, I mean pens, which you need to use that's the 50 millimeter ones. You need to use those ones. If you notice the glitter 801H, it came with the 35 millimeters. They look similar, but they are different. So you need to make sure you have the 50 millimeter ones, and they are identical. The difference is the 35 millimeters weighed 11 grams. This one, the 50 millimeters, they weighed 33 grams. There's a big difference on that. All right, now I need to change just this module or fix the module. I'm just gonna change it because it's easier for me to do that now. So let me change the module. Actually, I should fix that. Yeah, let me fix that. I'm gonna change just the module. The problem is to take out this. It's gonna be a headache. Let me see something here. I have to lose these screws. All this and all that line and this one to change that. Or fix this now, installing the other one, but I'm gonna just remove that. Let me get the other parts. Let's see. Let me see it here. It's gonna take time. This part is the bolting part. Sorry. Let me see which one is the correct, the one that I need. The correct socket. This part is bolting. No. Come on. Yep, I'm gonna need something else. I don't have it here, so I'm gonna have to use the pliers. Let me get the pliers. And I got it in here. All right, let me use this. All right, let's see. Let me organize myself because I hate to work unorganized. Let me save these screws here. I'm gonna have a bunch of screws now coming loose. All right, let's start with this. All right, first one is out. Second. Man, they look identical. Yes. The problem is that they are not the same machine. And I cannot tell you if it's good or not because I don't know anybody that has one and I never tried it, man. What this says, it's okay, science, 25 to believe this science, yeah. Jimmy, it's a with RC, have the 90 or 120 models, spot welder now, 120, advertised welding, 2 millimeters. I need to see that, man. I can't tell you yes or no, but 2 millimeters is a lot. 2 millimeters is a lot. I mean, I don't think, honestly, spot welder, I don't know one single spot welder that can do 1 millimeter. Imagine 2 millimeters, unless that you are talking about 0.2 millimeters. Maybe you say 0.2 millimeters because 2 millimeters is a lot. I mean, even 1 millimeter is. The glitter 811 only can do 0.45. That's it. So, well, by factory, I get done before 5, 0.5. So, all right, this is out, and I may need to take out only this side now. Yeah. So let me use the screwdriver. Where is here? To take out this side now. I hate this, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more. Come on, one more. All right, I got it. All right, I got it. Now I need to transfer the sensor to here, and let's see, we put it together. That's a USB. I'm gonna move that to here. Okay, I got it. All right. Now I have to put it back here. You know what, just like this. Yep, just like this. And put the screws back, which is not easy. I hate this part because it's not easy. It's a headache, especially the first ones. Let me put this in vice reverse. There we go. In reverse. This part is the bolting part, sorry guys. There we go, I have the first one. Come on. I know he's bolting. The bus bar, I have to finish that. I'm gonna be finishing that soon. I have to finish for, maybe that's you? Maybe that's you? Ah, come on. Man, this is, I hate this part. Because it's not easy. I'm doing this because I'm gonna be doing the testing while I work with the bus bars, but that's gonna be today already, man. There we go. I got this one already. Next one. I know it's bolting, buddy. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's hard. It's hard to show this. So I have to finish few bus bars for clients with the laser. That's gonna be done by today. I'm gonna have a long night and hopefully chip it tomorrow morning, so I don't delay that more. On Friday, for the people that are here, I'm gonna have receiving the JP40s. They are confirmed for Friday. So hey, let's talk about the new tariff. We have now 104% in tariff now on the cells. Actually, I have to buy cells maybe tonight, and I'm gonna know how much it's gonna be. Well, they're coming to tomorrow morning, so Yeah, man, me too. Yes, man. That's insane. It's too much money. I mean, we are the ones suffering that. I wish was not like that, but it is what it is. You know what we can do. I hope it's for good down the road. Um, I don't know. I don't like talk about politics, but it's affecting us. Period. I mean, it is what it is. So it is what it is. Come on, this is not going. There we go. This one is good. One more from the difficult ones. Oh, come on. And the problem is the magnet in this screwdriver is not as strong as I should. It's great. These fan tips are amazing, but I wish the magnet was stronger. At least for this one. There we go. Now I have to tie this. If I don't tie this, it's not gonna transfer a good amount of current. So there we go. Third one. That's not good, and that's a ground. Yep. Almost done. That side. There we go. There we go. All right. Now, bus bars now. This side. That's gonna be a little bit easier. Still difficult, but I mean, it's with this, it's make it simple. Next one. The thing is, I need to put at least, 2 floors to make it easier to 1200. Yep. Which one? LTOs? Which LTOs? Mate, I'm assembling my tester, the one that I have for 3000, that I blew the few parts. So I'm fixing that. I replace it with another unit because I don't have time right now to fix the other one. So it's just that I want to do the test today from the 50PL and catch the data to compare with the JT40s and the other cells in data. I mean, I want to do the test capturing the data so that I can put it in the graphic to compare with the back 45D and the JT40 and the 40PL. So I can put it in the graphic and see how good is the cell in numbers. So I don't have that yet. So I'm gonna post that today in the group. So in Facebook, that data as soon as I catch them. Man, the tariff is gonna affect the pricing because in the shipping part is when we see it. Once we get those shipping quotes, I know with the past one it raised the prices already on the sales, and tonight I have to buy sales, if not tonight, tomorrow, and that's now we're gonna know how much it's gonna cost the sales, how much it's gonna affect. So whatever I have in the stock right now, obviously I'm not gonna change those prices. So, but once they are out and I have to replace with the new stock, that's when the price goes up. So I know some people already race it. I mean, I don't know if because they have to buy it recently or they are just taking advantage, which I believe is most likely the case. Don't want to talk about nobody, but I mean, it is what it is, you know. This is almost done. The worst part. Come on. Come on. Almost done here. Come on. There we go. All right. That's done. I don't know where it coming from. Oh, I know. All right, let's. Before keep going, let me make sure this is working because I haven't checked this in a while. Let's see. Let me take out the power from here and put it here. Awesome. It's working. Awesome. Now we know it's working. I'm gonna put one more floor, one more story to make it 1200. Okay, 300, 600. Yep, 1200 is gonna be SS. See, like this. And this one has to be like. Let me make sure it's correct. Yeah, just like this. This one goes here, and this one goes on top, just like this. And the way that I do it is putting this here. There we go. Yep. Thank you for knowing. Yeah, man. As soon as my stuff goes away, I mean, that then once I get and I buy and I pay more for that, then that's when I increase the price, but not now. That doesn't make sense. I mean, that is abusing from people. I know many people did it already, but no, I do not. I mean, that's gonna be my next batches. I have to buy more back 45Ds because I already sold more than half of what I got, what I purchased. I have probably about 400 left. I bring 1500, I believe was the number, and I sold most of them. So the next one are gonna be coming more expensive if this is not resolved before, you know, because I have my hopes. They are not gonna. What I did here. I guess I'm missing one screw here, but that's fine. Yeah. Jimmy, they are gonna be excellent for a bunch of things because they are not gonna sag that bad. It's like these guys that the mono wheels, they are only 1S, so they're gonna have a lot of torque. with those new cells. They are not gonna suffer from sag or overheating. Same with the drones on airplanes, that they sometimes they have to use the 2P because they have too much sag. With these cells, probably they are not gonna have that much sag. That's what I want to prove tonight, and Moch is gonna prove that too. I mean, I really want to see what Moch is coming with, because I'm gonna be testing personally at 40 amps, but he's gonna be pushing all the way to 125, which he have a tester that he can do that. I do not. So that's what I want to see, what he can came with. All right, this is pretty much ready for test. Let me take out the rest of the junk that I have here to be able to test this. All this is for the other ones. Let me save it first. In a secure place. I don't need all this brass here that can short the equipment. Give me 1 second. Actually, you can put it here for the moment. Let's see what I got here. Is this one here? I guess that's the one. I guess I'm missing something here. The one that is coming off is this one. This one has to stay. That's wrong. I guess it's like this, like USBs. There we go. That's how it should be. And the power goes here. I heard something weird. It's not coming up now. Do I connect something wrong here? Let me see. S with S, B with B, that's correct. S with S. Yeah, that's correct. It should work. But it's not. We have something wrong here. Let me disconnect the USBs. Maybe it's the USBs. Actually, this is out. Let's see. Yeah, it was the USBs. I guess it was incorrect connected. Let's see now. It must be a USBs. Yeah, the USBs. Let me see what is the configuration. I need to read that again. Which one is ground? Ground. Let's see. Now I need to check what was the correct configuration for these USBs. I guess it's like this. I guess it's like this. Yep, that's what it is. I guess I got it now. Let me shut it off. Put it back on. Yep. It's working now. So let me show you what it is. That's the correct way to connect the USBs. That's the order. If someone want to take notes, and you have to leave one out, which is the brown one, the brown cable. You leave it out. That brown cable, and you need to connect in that order. So also in the board, you need to move that jumper in that position in the 3.3. If not, doesn't work. Okay. And actually, that's the, see, the ground is the gray. That's the correct pattern that we need to follow to make this work. Now, because I have, I hopefully you can see this. What I'm gonna do, press here, and now I have to go to where it says the 150, you see here. Now I have to put it in 600, 1200, because I have that amount of modules. So I have, let's see, 150 and 150 is 300, 300 more in the back is 600 plus 600 on top is 1200. So that I put it in 1200. When you connect more modules, then you keep going, changing that number. But to test what I want, which is 40 amps, I can do it in the way that I am right now. So let me double check the configuration before I want to do my cutoff in 250 and the temperature all the way to 85, 1200. That's the board temperature, which is fine. Wi-Fi, and I'm gonna reset my numbers, and I'm ready. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna be moving. Where is? I need to move the sensing cables from here to here, those sensing cables, and I also move the test cables. Let me put this here so I can work with my two hands. Where is my screwdriver? Sorry for the mess. The thin screwdriver is the one that I'm looking for. I guess I put it here somewhere. Yep. That's the sensing cables. These cables that you see in the tester in the center, this is the cables that you connect. They don't carry load. Those cables detect the voltage drop. It reads the voltage drop from the battery, pretty much. That's they are called sensing cables. So see, they go here in the center. These one are the one that read the voltage pretty much. Sorry. Let me move these two here so you can see it, what I'm doing. Sorry about that. So they don't carry load. Now for test this, let me see if they are reading. I just touch any positive and negative here. Let's see if they have reading. Yep, 4.16. They're reading. That's good. And now I need the heavy load cables. Not the heavy load. They don't have to be the heavy load. But let me see where I got them. I guess they are connected somewhere here. Oh, this one is the one that I'm using. This is carry only 40 amps, so I don't really have to put. That's a very thick copper. Very thick copper. So there we go. Now, in the way that I work this is I use this one. I have a battery already here. See, we cannot read anything yet because I don't have the sensing cables connected. So, but the battery is connected. So what I do is, let me show you. Oh, come on. I connect the sensing cables as close as I can, like here, to the battery. Just like this, very close to the battery to have the best reading possible. There we go. I got it already. So this one is for the charger. I don't use this one. So now I have reading on the battery. See? 4.14. So to make sure I'm all the way charged before do this test, what I do is connect. Let me move this from here, my iPad, so I can read you guys. Put it here. So that's my charging cables. I have a big mess here, I'm sorry. It's just that I'm really desperate to test this. There we go. And I need to turn on my main wheel. Let me turn on the main wheel. Don't worry. There we go. Now I have power here. Let me set the it's set already. I set these to here and here. It's to top it off. Voltage error? Why? Should not be voltage error. Maybe. Voltage error. Why is reading 1 volt? Why is reading 1 volt? Okay, now it was a miscontact. So now I'm topping off the battery. So now my next part is I need the laptop. Bring the laptop here and connect the software to do this test and capture the data. Let me move this here. Let me get the laptop quickly. All right, got it here. I need a power cable for the laptop. And I cannot get there. Oh, come on. I need a power cable. See if I can reach this. There we go. Now I need this. I guess I can connect this straight to the laptop. Yep. I'm lucky with that one. All right. Let's see. Now in the laptop, I'm gonna open the software, which is here. That's not the COM port. I have to close this now. No. Change the COM port. I guess it's the number 4. Nope. This one of them, maybe the 6 or the 4. Okay, it's the 6. All right, let me change parameters. Make sure everything is set. 40 amps, 1285. Awesome. It looks good. I'm gonna be testing in. Come on. Constant current at 40 amps. All the way to 2.5. Let me clear the data. And now I have to set where I want to save this data. Let me disconnect this. Set the directory. Let me create a new one. I'm gonna put it in CDA directory. Yep, I'm gonna put it there, CDA. Now connect again, and it's ready. Now I just need to wait for this to reach the sensor. Let's set this temperature sensor. That's very important. I need to connect that. Let me make sure it's reading correctly. I touch it. Yep, perfect. And I know this one is calibrated, so that's very important. Let me get the thermocouple. Okay, for this one I need now the scissors, which are here. And actually I need to give the thank you to Much. Much gave me this. This is a very expensive tape. Very expensive. He gave me a few pieces. I'm gonna cut it here. And set this here. All right. Let me save this. And I guess we have the voltage already where we need it. Let me turn it off. Yep, 4.21 volts. And I guess I can start this right now. Let me make sure what is the room temperature to have all the information I need. Thermocouple is there. Let me disconnect this and this to do not affect the test. Make sure this is tight, which is already tight. In the same center, perfect. Yep, that's good. 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 Let me get the fluke meter. All right. Sorry about that. Let me expand this so you can see it better. Sorry, man. There we go. Now you can see it. Sorry about that. This is what I'm doing. Now I'm gonna connect this fluke meter. This is just to measure the voltage drop. See, 4.0. You can see it there. And I'm not gonna put the other one because it's too much. But all right, let's start testing this. Okay, let me clear again the data. And I'm gonna start 40 amps. Right, let me make sure everything is good. We're good here, and capture the data. And we start 40 amps discharging. Whoops. You hear that? It blew the fuse. Stop. It blew the fuse. So I need to start softly and then increase gradually. Let me change the fuse. That happened many times to me. Now I have to charge back because I just, that little push, it put it below the voltage. So I need to put it back. There we go. That's why I had the other unit. This unit have the problem that blow the fuse if I start in 40 amps. I have to start in 35 and then raise it quickly to 40, and then it's good with this unit. So, and the software just closed. Come on. I hope that doesn't happen too often. Connect back. See, that happened when you don't have the good equipment that much have. I'm gonna end up buying that equipment, but it's a lot of money. Oh boy, it's a lot of money, believe me. Come on. Plus, it's not available right now. The piece that I need, 4.19. We're almost there. Come on, the software is not helping too much. All right, let's do this. COM6. There we go. I'm connected again. Clear the data, disconnect. Let me set again the directory, set directory, which is not that one, is CBA. All right, and then connect again. Let me make sure I delete the other file. Delete. All right. Now this time I'm gonna change. I'm not gonna start in 40, I'm gonna start in 39, 35. There we go. clear. 4.2. That's good. I should wait for this to do it correctly, to settle down again the voltage, but I'm gonna do it right now. It's a little bit ballpark. We are in 4.19, which is acceptable. I'm gonna start now. All right, and then start raising the voltage. Okay, look at that, 3.78 right now. That's good numbers. Good numbers. I have a discrepancy with the meter, but we are gonna compare with the result that I have that is based in the same equipment, so it's fine. Let's see how much it's gonna drain. I expect to have a little bit less capacity at the end. I don't think this is gonna last too much. It's probably 7 minutes or less. This test. I hope doesn't close my app that is reading right now. You're looking the numbers. I can read for you temperature. Let me see the temperature. Well, let me read it from the screen. It's easier. 30, 40 degrees right now. It's doing good. Doing really good. I cannot wait to compare this result with the other ones. So let me show you here. I have better numbers in the fluke. If you see 3.65, but this is gonna give us an idea, you know. That's why I hate this meter. Temperature is here, and that's the milliamps that we're getting right now. Look at that, 138 watts. Two amps hour already. Let me put this back here. Yeah, man. So what really upset me is that the meter I know is reading 3.39 and I had 3.5 in the fluke, which this cell is more powerful than what the reading is. But we're gonna compare. We need to see much results, honestly, because that. So it means this equipment is gonna stop earlier than what the cell really have. So the cell is gonna have more power than this. We need to see much results. I mean, honestly. But we can compare this with the other ones, which is a comparable. We have already 20. Let's see. Let me show you what we got so far in milliamps already. Almost 3,000 milliamps. That's the capacity already consumed. That's 3000. Again, that voltage 3.21. Look at the see, it's higher. So the cell is more powerful than that. Be aware. That's the milliamps. Wow, 124 still. See, say 3.9, 3.09, but we have 3.2 here. So trust the fluke. No, see, that's the stupid thing from this app. It closed. I can reconnect quickly and see the numbers again. All right, let's see temperature. 68. It's not that bad. Not bad for be almost depleted. Look at the we have almost 4,000 milliamps. We are in 3 volts still. 2.9 here, but I mean, we passed already 4,000 milliamps, 4,100 milliamps. Temperature is reaching to 71. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. 4,200. Remember, it say 2.7, but in reality we have 2.8. No, actually, give me more. It's gonna give us more. It's gonna give us like 4,800, I believe. At that rate, maybe 47. But remember, it's gonna stop at 2.5. But their cell have more than that. The cell have more than that. 4,600 already. See, it's gonna say 2.5 now, and we still have 26, almost 27. I wanna see. Look at the milliamps. Look at the milliamps. 4,800 and only 77. 77 with 4,800. A little bit over 4,800. But in reality, have a little bit more than that. So I believe it can reach to almost 4,900. 4,900. So look at that. So I'm gonna compare these results. Again, these results are not fair. I cannot start in 40 amps from the beginning. I have a discrepancy in voltage. I know that, but I mean, in the ballpark, look at that. That's not bad at all. For the cell, the maximum is 80, 89, 85, I guess, is the data sheet. 80, if I'm not mistaken. And she don't even reach 80. I mean, so which is pretty good. In 40 amps continuously. I mean, I expect better because it's supposed to be rated for 120. But you need to see the numbers, man. You need to see the numbers with JP40 and other cells. You need to see the numbers with Molicel. Molicel is unable to finish this test. Let me put it in that way. They are unable to finish this test because the temperature cut off. So, and this is very abusive. Remember, this is very continuously. So now I don't have the data completed. Ah, come on. Look at what happened. I have half of the data here. Because remember, the app closed all the way only to... That's what sucks when the app closed. See, to here. And then the rest of the data. And I have a little bit of miss of data, which I don't consider this test a good test. I have to redo it until I do it without have the app closed. So I have the final result in this file. See, I need to merge the data, but I have some missed data. So it stopped. See, I don't have all the data. I have all the way to 2.5, 2.8 only. It should go all the way to, no, actually I have the data, yeah, to 2.5. That's when the cell recover. So it's 4800 milliamps with 76 degrees was the maximum. Which, if I compare the data with the, I guess maybe I have the JP40 numbers here. JP40 last, maybe this one is my last one, JP40. Let's see, to compare those numbers. JP40 end up in the test with 4068, and yeah, but this degrees is different, so it was calibrated. That's, I cannot rely on that. We need to wait for March results, honestly, for those numbers. But what I want to see is, for example, this one is the power 101. Let me see the other one, 101. And let me see, this is still JP40. Let's see. No, that's the other graph. Sorry about that. Let's see if it's this one. No, it's the other one. See, this one is in the 100. I mean, this one have more power. We need to clean the data. I need to run this test again until I get that straight without close the app and capture all the data correctly before I compare. I need to calibrate very well that temperature sensor. I need to calibrate, but I mean, this is not easy. I need to calibrate the temperature sensor. I need to calibrate the voltage. I need to calibrate everything to get the real number. So I don't want to compare something that I don't feel comfortable. At least the milliamps are, I know I'm confident that that's what it's going to give in. Pretty close to that, maybe a little bit more once it's calibrated, probably in the 4900 range. But you can see that it's higher capacity than moly cell, higher capacity than any other cell. Because moly cell under the same load it was giving me only 4500. Let me give you those numbers. I can show you that now. I can show you those numbers now. Right now, let's see. Sales, where are sales? Here. I have the graphic here. Capacity. Look at the numbers. EV, it gave me 40. Come on, 4016. Amperes JP40 4061. Back, it gave me 4420. That's out of 4500. That's great numbers. I mean, EV and JP40, they exceed what they promised. But look at Molicel, 4500. 4500 at 40 amps discharging rate. This cell just gave me 4800. I mean, and they are both rated to 5 amps hour. So obviously, I mean, this cell is gonna give us more capacity, obviously. But capacity doesn't matter. What we need to see is the watts hour. You know, that's what matters. The how much is giving us. See, that number is what we need to see, calculate. No, that was the max, but the total. Let me see where it is. This is what matters. This is what matters, in my opinion. See, 13.36. I mean, here, still the winner in this test specifically was Molicel, 14.59. Obviously, but it's the cell that is supposed to have more capacity. But now, I mean, obviously, this cell is gonna take moly cell for a lot. Wait for much. I mean, but with at least with these numbers, again, my numbers are not completely accurate, but we can have an idea. We can have an idea. So obviously, this shows the graphic, and then, for example, temperature. To give you an this one is erased. This one is the one. Uh, Look at the temperature numbers. I mean, again, temperature we need to go by much. Mine is not calibrated, but obviously, look at how hot runs Molly cell compared with tablets. Again, it's not fair comparison. I mean, there are different technologies, but now, really, this cell we need to see numbers with much. I mean, that's I cannot wait to see much numbers. Um, I'm gonna cool down the cell. Actually, I have another cell that I'm gonna be testing until I feel comfortable that I can have a better test and compare these numbers from this cell with the other graphic. And I'm gonna post that tonight. But I need to feel good. I mean that I did a good test. My app closed once, so I lose part of the data, and I don't have the temperature calibrated. I'm gonna work on that now. Try to calibrate as better as I can the temperature, and I cannot do too much for the voltage drop reading because I know that's a defect from this equipment. So, but I mean, you can assure that you have more voltage than what I'm showing here. I know that, and probably more capacity because this tester stopped when it read 2.5, and when this one read 2.5, the cells still have 2.60 something in the fluke. So much equipment is calibrated. It's gonna give the real numbers. It's gonna give the real number, but at least we have an idea. I mean, so we have an idea about those numbers. I know he's gonna have better numbers than me. My SAG is gonna show lower. He's gonna have good numbers. So let's wait for him. Probably 2 days. He's gonna take. He's testing right now, but I can't tell you. Just need to run ceiling fan faster. Yeah, that's. I need to turn off ceiling fan. I need to do. There's a lot of things that need to be done. Testing is not that easy, as simple as I'm showing. I mean, there's a bunch of, my goodness, a lot of details to get a good test. Yeah, it take a lot. I mean, I really respect much for what he does, and I mean, he's very meticulous. I know I'm cutting corners. I should not do that, but I mean, I'm just trying to get that ballpark number, man. Yeah. Yep, I enjoying this, man. All right, guys. I'm gonna start again and retest probably a few times until I get better numbers. No better numbers, better test that I feel that I have something good. If I see the meter calibrated, the temperature match the what is showing my fluke equipment. Uh, to Australia, I'm gonna be shipping eventually. Yes, to Australia. And well, let me tell you guys. I still have few of those. Uh, Look at. I still have few cells left. I was not going to, but I already sent to Patda. I sent already to Steven. I sent to Moch, and I sent to Kempton. I have these two separated because I want to make sure that Kempton can finish his jet. And if he welding, he damage any cells, I have this one separated. I'm gonna send that to him to make sure he can finish his pack. I'm gonna do something, guys. I may put these cells on sale on the website. Send me message if someone is interested to test. I mean, I'm gonna sell it only maybe in pairs to be able to give the most cells possible to more people. If you guys want to test the cells, I'm gonna keep probably a minimum of 2 cells or 3 cells for myself for testing. because I'm gonna have more coming, but they're gonna take time, probably 1 month before they hit here. So I haven't touched these ones. I was going to keep it, but I mean, come on, if someone want to test and you really want to test, I'm gonna put it, in the website for sale, and I'm gonna advise and first come first serve. I mean, pay a lot of money for those sales, so they're gonna be in you know in the price that I pay. So, but they are coming. My goal, and I'm gonna say it here exclusively, if I can do the amount of sales that I want to do, I'm gonna try to bring these sales below $8. Not like Molly sales that they're in $10. I wanna bring this below that. I don't want to say even lower because now the tariff, and I don't know what is gonna happen. But my goal is I want to buy at least 5,000 of these cells, to be able to get the best pricing, to pass the pricing to you guys. All right. And again, they don't have the EV logo yet. They don't have the EV logo yet. They are gonna be coming with EV logo eventually. Once EV officially release these cells. So, yep, I believe EV is gonna release this before the end of the year probably. But I'm gonna be able. I'm trying to get these cells, just like in the way that they are right now with that wrap ahead. So we can enjoy that power, man. And let's wait for much results. Let's wait for what he have to say. Okay, man, that's excited. For the moment, I mean, it's a 1-1 sales again. I have the back 45D available. I have the 40 PLs. See, I have plenty 40 PLs. I have 3 boxes right now here, a little bit more downstairs. I have. Let me show you how nice are coming the bags. Look at the bags 45Ds. That's all. This is back. All that one in the back. I have left, I believe, like 500, close to that. That's the bags 45Ds. So I love how they are coming. They are coming with this clear. Let me show you, different than other ones, with this clear cover. Normally they came with something different. So pretty cool. Very, very nice packaging in the back. I really like that. I mean, from the back. So anybody want? I mean, it's a great sale. You seen already the capacity. It's the most capacity they have right now, other than the 50 PL once it's available. But for the price, this is the sale. This is the sale. You have the power, you have capacity. I mean, it's honestly, I'm gonna be receiving the JP40s on Friday. I have more people that want the cells than what I'm gonna be receiving. And then the next batch that is gonna be coming, 2,000 of them, they are coming probably in about 2 more weeks or 3 more weeks. If someone still want the JP4, I mean, they are grade A, great cells again. I mean, that's the most powerful cell until that change. I mean, available, yeah, and the price, JP40 is the most powerful cell. This one is almost there. They're almost there. Same with the EV40 PL. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, whatever you want to do. I mean, if you ask me, I mean, most balance is this cell. Is the most balanced because you have the capacity and have the power and the price. The price is really good in this cell. So, but as soon as I sell this and I have to buy more, I know the price is gonna change with the tariff. So if you wanna do builds, it's not for pushing you to buy, but yeah, I mean, the price is gonna change. Just check the news. I mean, well, so whoever is thinking about it, take advantage. They're still available. I'm not gonna change the price until I run out of them. I mean, and I need to buy more. So, that's all I have to say. And in 18650s, let me move this from here. I have so many EV, they are going away, but I have probably 2,000 left. That's the EV30P. This is 30 amps, 30 amps discharging 3,000 milliamps. This is the best one for your power tools, or if you want to build something small with a ton of power. This is the cell. This is the cell. So if you want a lot of capacity, I have brand new ones. I mean, I still have few boxes. That's the 35 Vs. Yep, correct. Brand new ones, and in a good price. Still with the old price before that goes up. And I also have the 33 Vs, which is a little bit less capacity, same power, but a little bit cheaper. 33, they are going good. And for practice, hey, this cell is great. The EV25P is 20 amps. It's a great cell, very, very inexpensive. I have plenty. For practice, that's the cell that I recommend. This one, very inexpensive, and it's a great cell. That's the 26V. Let me see if I can. 26V. This is very inexpensive, this cell, and it's 2,500 milliamps. I have tons of those ones. So that's my Cells P50. This is not for sale. This is mine for testing. That's the one that I use for testing. But anyway, they are super expensive. That's $10 a piece. That's what I use for compare. In I have, you name it. I have way more cells. I have a bunch of Samsungs, you name it. Sony. I have LGs. Check it out in the website. Everything is here. I mean, not only here. I have downstairs a bunch. I have here just the one that I'm gonna be using the most. But check it out. Check it out. I have a good pricing. And hey, the people that order from me, you guys, I ship immediately, very quickly. You don't have to wait I don't want to say the name of the stores, 2 weeks to ship something that you bought 2 weeks ago. I mean, that sucks. Even if it's $50 or more free shipping. No, you get free shipping from me with more than $50, but I ship same day. Same day. If you order before 3:30, 3 o'clock, I ship the same day. If you order after 4, sometimes I still ship the same day. But after 5, yeah, it goes next day. But it's still good. Next day is still good. I mean, it's not 2 weeks like other places. So I am very quick on that. And the people that know me, when you order cells from me, if you order for less than 50, that I don't have to put a box for them, I include you free the cases. You guys know that. You receive an email with the cases saying that it's free. So I have the cases for both 18650, 16, 2700, 21700. So I include that free. Many people know that. Again, when I can include the full box, so that I can give you the box, well, I save that money, from the cases. So and I send you the full box. So, but when I can't, then I give the cases for free, and that costs money. Those cases cost money. But guess what? I include that. I treat you very well, guys. The people that order from me, they know that. They get that as a surprise. Oh, I get the cases. They don't know that. I don't like to say it because not all the time I give the cases. Again, sometimes you guys order 80 bucks, 80 pieces, so I send the box, without the rest of or you order the full box, I send you the full box, the cases, the cells are already in the box, so that's cool. And if you see the boxes, I open the box, obviously, I check at the cells from voltage and IR. I like to check that to make sure they are good. I mean, I don't want to sell you something that I haven't tested, and then you have an issue, and guess what? It's my reputation. So Don't get that wrong. If you see your cell maybe have, let me show you what I'm talking about. In the bottom, if in your cell you see a little mark, it's because I have to put it in the tester. Sometimes the tester leave maybe a little scratch. It's like a hair, that leave. Sometimes I try to don't scratch the cell when I test the cell again for voltage and IR. I don't check capacity in all of them. I check capacity in only one cell per box, or two cells per box to make sure it's good, because I don't want to use. Checking capacity. Come on, I know it's only once, but it's a used cell. So I don't. I want to make sure that all of them they are good. So I check that batch with one cell. So FYI, but I put it back in the same voltage as the rest of the cells. So that's what I do for you guys to make sure you get a quality cell. So, yep. All right. Hey, I'm gonna yep cut this video. We have already 95 minutes. 92 minutes already. So I'm gonna be testing, recharging the cells, and until I get a good readings. I have two cells testing. I'm gonna be announcing when I'm gonna put those cells for sale. And again, I'm gonna announce, and you guys go and buy it. It's gonna be probably in the $15. I have to check the numbers exactly. Probably in the $15 range each, because I pay a lot of money for those cells, especially the shipping. I ordered that with the fast shipping, air shipping, and that's not cheap. Plus the cells, they're not cheap right now. Because they are samples. And honestly, the supplier is abusing from the price. I don't blame him too much, because think about it. Molly cell, how much each molly cell costs right now? Right now, $10 each. Before it was even more. So he's doing the same thing, knowing that this cell is more powerful. At the end, well, I pay the money because I want to test the cell. But when I bring the cell, I want to bring that cell below $8, man. Yeah. I got it from the bad cell. Well, I don't think that. Well, I don't know if they have it. Yeah, but $15 again. It's crazy. Yep, it's crazy. That number is crazy. I'm not gonna bring the cell at that price. Believe me. I'm trying to buy 5,000 to bring the cells below $8. My goal is put it. My dream is put it. That's a dream in $6 range, if I can, if everything allow me, because I want to bring a cell that is affordable. I don't want to bring a cell that is gonna be prohibited or only for rich people. No, I rather don't. That's why I don't have the molly cell in my store. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna bring a cell in $10. How many people are gonna buy that? Only a few people. Anyway, I do not support a price like that. Don't support that. Don't pay that, because if you pay that, they keep going selling in that price. So don't pay that, and they start going down. Molicel is doing it. They are going down because now they feel the competition from back. They feel the competition from other cells, and they are going down. So don't do it. Don't do it. So if I see a price that is affordable, like back 45D, like I hope I can bring that cell. And that, if not, I rather wait. Honestly, I'm not gonna pay that. People are not gonna pay that. So, all right, guys, I see you later. I'm gonna be posting, pending in the Facebook group. I'm gonna be posting tonight at whatever time I finish. I'm gonna post that. Those graphics, those numbers, and I have to finish for a client. I'm cutting. Let me show you what I'm doing. I'm cutting right now bus bars. I start with this one for a client. I have to cut. That's for a 72 volts battery. Actually, let me take this out. Turn on the machine. I have to move my laptop back here and get the graphics. This is fun. Let me share that with you. I say again that I'm leaving, but every time I have something. But I'm very excited to show you this. Where I put it? Oh, I remember now. I put it in probably laser clients. Jeremy, that's your stuff, buddy. Let me show you. Jeremy did his design, his own design, right? From his bus bars. He sent that to me. I have to convert that, obviously, process that. Let me show you. See, that's his design. I have to process that and then convert that for the laser. So, see, that's just the first one that I cut already. I have to cut all of this for him and send that to him. So that's one, and the other one is here. There was two sets. That's one side of the bus bar, the battery. This one is the other side. So see, that's the kind of thing that I have to fix. You see those lines? That's defects. I don't know why I came up with that. I have to fix that. Plus convert this in the laser machine format. So there's some work involved here, and then I have to cut that, and send that to him. So the same, I do the same for you guys. If someone is interested, you have your own design, and you want me to cut the bus bar, I can cut that for you and send that to you. When you buy, like Jeremy, I believe he bought 2 boxes of, I don't remember, it was bags. He bought a lot of bags. So with Jeremy, he knows I'm only going to charge him for the copper. The labor, I'm going that for free. He's my client, I'm cutting that for free. I mean, he's gonna pay just the copper and the shipping, obviously. I mean, and the labor, I'm not gonna charge him. I mean, you guys, hey, I'm not telling you that if you don't buy, no. I mean, but if you need me to cut something, I mean, I'm gonna charge the minimum. Be fair with you guys. Copper is not cheap. Let me show you. I buy this by rolls. This is a lot of money. I mean, depend. This one is 0.1. If I use 0.2, it's even more expensive. 0.3 even more. 0.4 even more. So, but I have plenty rolls. I have, plenty rolls. This one is the biggest one. This is $100, this roll. So, and I have the same for nickel. I have nickel in rolls. If you need me to cut, so I prepared all that. All right. So again, if you want nice bus bars, let me know, and I have it. I can cut it for you. All right. Okay, guys. Now I'm leaving for real. All right. Take care. Thank you for supporting the store. Remember, visit the Facebook group. That's where I'm active every day. If I'm not there, there are people. I'm most of the time available. But again, leave me a message if you want to talk to me. I mean, I'm very active in the Facebook group, and yeah, visit obviously. Hey, like the YouTube channel. Share the videos. I mean, that really helped me with the YouTube algorithm. And hey, support the store if you can. I have the best pricing. No joke. Check it out. Good pricing. I mean, my goal is not make money. Is give you a good service. I mean, and appreciate that. Check the accessories in the store. I have a bunch of accessories from nickel, copper. Check it out. I have a bunch of BMSs. I have testers. Check it out. There's a bunch of things in the accessory side from the store. For Australia, okay, let me tell you. When someone went from UK, I already ship it to UK. I already ship it to Canada for a few places. Canada is getting easier in my case. For UK, Australia, and other places, I can ship from my suppliers directly. So by air, I can do that. But we need to do quotes. I need your full address. They require the phone number. There are quite a few things that I need to give you pricing and give you the quote with everything. And the people that already order from me from UK, they know they receive it, I believe. I don't want to say exactly that it's gonna be like that always, but I believe my last client, he received less than 2 weeks, faster than me, because UK is closer to China. So, yep. So, and again, if, for example, to give you an example, we look at what's happened with these cells. These cells are supposed to be here. Same with the JP40s. They're supposed to be here already, but sometimes the custom, they grab those sample that take forever. Right now, my JP40, they have in California probably almost 3 weeks waiting in customs, and I ordered that by air. Something that is only take 1 week and a half is taking 3 weeks because custom hold it always. I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. I cannot explain that. I mean, when they select randomly that shipment, I screw. I mean, it is what it is. All right, now I'm leaving for real. Take care. If you want the shipping from Australia, send me a message by the Facebook group. Find my name, Nelvic, just my name, or DIY500 probably, in the Facebook group, and I can give you that quote, okay? Thank you very much. Take care, man.